Greetings, sir. Hi, everyone. Myself, Vishu Kumachari. I am peer mentor for data visualization techniques, and my ID is 200003141. The topic that I have chosen is bivariant analysis. I just want to explain a simple guide for novices to bivariant analysis in 2022. First, let me discuss why bivariant analysis is used. The term bivariant analysis refers to study of bivariant data. That means analyzing using any two different variables is known as bivariant analysis. If a variable, if analysis contains only one variable, we call it as univariant. And if variable consists of two variables, we call it as bivariant analysis. And if there are more than two variables, this is known as multivariant analysis. uh, how bivariant analysis conducted. That means how we can perform bivariant analysis. There are many ways to conduct bivariant analysis, but I have listed only three types. That is scatter plots, regression analysis, correlational coefficients. Scatter plots is nothing but showing potential patterns that may create using two variables. Regression analysis is nothing but showing relation between the data by using variety of methods. And the equation for the line or curve is provided by the regression lines. By this we can find the relation between the two variables, and correlation coefficient is also helpful. Correlation coefficient is nothing but it informs us of the relation between the under considerable facts. When there is no relation, it indicates zero, and if there is any relation, it gives some a positive value or negative value. Is there any multiple types of bivariant correlations? Yes, there are many relations of bivariant correlations, and I have listed some of them. And there are three type of that are numerical to numerical, categorical to categorical, and numerical. If both dependent and independent variables of bivariant set are numerical values, this numerical to numerical type exists. And if bivariant data and the predicted are both variables are in static form, and if the conclusion variable is statically through the study, analysis will be also to certain cause and impact. This is called categorical to categorical. When one variable is numerical and another is categorical, this is known as categorical and numerical. Two variables are compared to one another in a statistical analysis method is called bivariant analysis. The dependent and independent variables will be on the same side. Let me discuss an example of variable data. Like the investigation of any competitive relation between two variables quantities known as bivariant analysis, as I discussed previous. This study or this investigation between linking between two variables as well as in depth identify any difference between the variables and the results of chase well is helpful for using bivariant analysis. The example that I have taken is have a sample of 10 employees, and using this example we want to examine the correlation between cytotic blood pressure and age as an example. The employee's age will be listed in the first column, and their systolic blood pressure will be listed in the second column. This is a table that I have drawn between the multiple relation like bivariant correlations, like type of variables versus categorical including discrete numerical, continuous on the left side. Like on the top will be categorical including discrete numerical and continuous. If there is a variable consists of categorical to categorical, the frequency of two categories or other continuous variables range, and we use crosstab, heat maps, and scatter bar charts. If the relation is categorical to continuous, there is a wide range of continuous variable with respect to each category, and we are going to use box plot, violin plot, swamp plot, count plot, bar plot. And if the relation like continuous and categorical, the range of continuous variable with respect to each category, and we're going to use box plots, violin plots, swamp plots, count plots, bar plots. And if there is a relation between continuous to continuous, this may increase or decrease one variable change with the other. We use scatter plots and line plots. The table, after doing the relations, graphical representation is more helpful, or it helps us to recognize the relation. And we're gonna use maximally scatter plot to represent the bivariant data. Here we use y-axis, which is shown against the x-axis on the grid plane, which aids in determining the relation between the provided data sets. A scatter plot attempts the description the relation between two variables and assists in forming a relation between them. There may be a linear relation or a multiple linear relation between two variables once the age is plotted on the y-axis. and systolic blood pressure is shown in the x-axis. So by this I want to conclude, and I'm concluding that by the above table you may get an idea about the bivariant analysis, and a typical research using statistics and computations of analysis of two variables is known as bivariant analysis. And if you have any queries, or if you want to figure any relations between two variables, we can use bivariant analysis. And mainly we use bivariant analysis to find the correlations between two variables, which determines there is a relation, it gives a positive or any zero value, and if there is no relation exists, a negative value, and there is extent strength that connection exists. Thank you.